So here on the Bluebell Complex in Peterborough, a day ticket venue, very busy, very popular, as I'm sure many of you are already aware of. We've got 5 lakes on this complex with varying fishing experiences. You've got kingfisher and swan, which are the more difficult of the lakes, very, very tricky lakes to fish, but with the bigger stamp of fish. Swan has four or 5 50s at the right time of year, so you're fishing for really big fish on a day ticket. And anybody, these lakes are accessible to anybody just on a day ticket. We're currently on Mallard, which is more of a runs water, but still contains a good head of 30-pound fish. There's 1 or 2 40s, not far off a 50-pounder, I believe, as well. We've got Bluebell Lake as well, also a runs water, with fish also over the 40-pound mark. And San Martin, which is a more tricky venue, deep venue, but still has fish to 50-pound.
Nice, pretty one that, Jace. Happy with that. First one of the session. This one coming to a Nuti-B pink, 12mm. Hopefully get a few more like this one. Me and Jason have had this social plan for a good while now. We don't get out much together, so it was nice to get the rods out together. We arrived really early, a couple of hours before the gates opened, just so we could have a good look round, see where the fish were showing. We saw fish quite well spread, but the better fish was definitely showing on this road bank. So we decided on these 2 swims in the middle of the road bank. We've got quite a bit of water between us here, which is a great start. There is known spots out here, hard spots that we was told about, but we did have a good marker up, and I've decided to go just past the hard spots, more on the clean silt. Another bite on the pink. I actually just switched this one over. I recast this rod this morning, swapped it over from a yellow to a pink. Nuti-B, 12mm. Rattled off. Actually didn't feel a bad fish either. Got some serious weed close in though. Certainly wasn't expecting that, not this time of day. Yes. Second bite of the morning. 12mm Nuti-B again on the pinks. I think there might be a few more yet to come.
Right, so I'm just going to run you through the mix that we use in this session. We're going to start with Banana-Scopex shelf life boilies. First of all, we're mixing two different boilies together. I'm using Banana-Scopex and 12mm Nuti-B. So a few 12mm in there. That's as boilies. Then we're adding in some 6mm Banana-Scopex pellets. Good amount of pellets. These are going to break down in probably 60 to 80 minutes. So a good bit of pellet in there. Little bit of corn, just for the visual. Adds a little bit of colour. Nice and easy for the fish to find. Just going to get that little mix up. And then, moving on to liquids. Going to add in some Banana-Scopex liquid food. Just give that a good soaking. I'll probably do this a good hour or so before I put any bait in. Give all the boilies chance to absorb the liquids on. I'll just give that another little mix up. Then we're going to add in a little bit of salmon oil. Basically just so that if I have fish feeding on the spot, I should, especially when it's a windy day like this, it should give us a bit of visual that we've actually got fish feeding, and that'll create a flat spot if anything does happen to disturb the bottom of the bait. Just get that nice mix in, and then to finish off, a little bit of attractant. I'm going to go with a liver powder this time. We've got 4 different attractants in our range, but I like the liver powder. I think it works really well with the Banana-Scopex. So rather than use the little spoon, because we're doing quite big mixers, I'm just going to sprinkle that in, probably half a pot, and give that a nice mix up. That's going to coat everything in a really attractive powder. And I'll probably give that an hour to absorb the liquid. If it looks a little bit dry, I might add a little bit more liquid food and possibly a little bit more liver powder. And then that's good to go. That's what we've been catching on. The fish are really getting on it and munching on it, so just going to keep getting it out there.
Time to give them a bit.
A lovely little mallard mirror caught on an eye attract pineapple lactic acid pop-up. Hopefully we'll have a few more of these, and maybe one or two little bit bigger ones. So one question I get asked a lot is, what bait should you be using if you're coming and fishing bluebell? And really it all depends on the lake that you're targeting. If you're going on the big fish waters like kingfisher and swan and San Martin, give the KLF a go. It's been responsible for so many big fish. If you may be coming on mallard or bluebell, then the Nuti-B and Banana-Scopex have really been smashing it up lately. Trevor, who's the on-site bailiff here at Bluebell, has been catching many fish on Nuti-B. It's a regular occurrence that we get a photo of a 30-pounder off Trev in the morning. So yeah, if you're coming on these waters, mallard and bluebell, give the Banana-Scopex and Nuti-B a go. Right, Gaz, I think it's time you put the kettle on.
Again.
Right, I'm just going to show you some of the products that we've used this weekend on Mallard Lake. Firstly, the newest addition to the JH Baits range, which we released in 2021, and that's the Banana-Scopex range. Now I've got the 15mm shelf life boilies here. This is what I've been using in as mix this weekend. It's a bird food mix, contains the usual high quality milk proteins, lots of seeds. It's very, very soluble and digestible, meaning that the fish can eat plenty of it, and it goes through the system really quick. It's got an old school Banana-Scopex flavour to it, with some nice liquids, some nice beta stim and livers in there. So it's, yeah, really, really popular at the moment down at Bluebell. We've been adding in the Banana-Scopex pellets in 3 and 6mm. These have got a breakdown time of around 60 to 90 minutes. We've got a full range of hook baits. So we've got pop-ups, wafters, hard hookers. These are wafters that I've got here. We've also got a range of liquids. So we've got, this is a glug, this is a hook bait glug. We've got liquid foods, and we've got sprays also. These are all available in the Bluebell shop, as all our other range of boilies are. I'm just going to show you the hook bait that we've been using on this session that's done most of the bites. That's the Nuti-B 12mm pop-ups. We've been fishing these on Ronnie rigs on the size 4 hooks, no issues whatsoever. These are buoyant enough to hold a size 4 for a good period of time, and they're a very popular hook bait, done us really well this weekend. And as all the products here, they're available in the Bluebell shop. But if you want any further information on any of our products, don't forget to visit us at jhbaits.com. I hope this has showed you guys a little bit of insight into JH baits and the products available, and also gives you a little look at Mallard and the Bluebell complex. So we'll catch you all soon.